Tapsga bosib qo'ydim. M.Aziz birinchi bo'limda ya'ni expansion and factorization degan narsani tushunib olding. Nimani o'rgandik? Ikkita narsani o'rgandik, to'g'rimi? Expansion of algebraic expressions, ya'ni algebraic ifodalarni qavslarni ochish va soddalashtirish degan. And perfect squares and difference of two squares. Exercise 2A and 2B, you will practice it after class, okay? So now we will talk about three different things, maybe two. If we have time, also three. These two things in this class. Factorization of algebraic expressions and factorization using algebraic identities. Yani bu hozir berilgan algebraic ifodalarni ochib tashladik. Endi xuddi o'shandan teskarisini o'rganamiz. Bu teskarisini qilish odatda qiyinroq narsa. Chunki u ko'p haligi matematikada o'rgangan sari ko'rasan juda ham ko'p narsa shunga o'xshash narsa. Misol uchun kelajak ko'rasan hosila olish kerak. Hosilasi oson, lekin hosil olgandan keyin funksiyani qaytarib topish uchun integrallash kerak. Bu integrallash hosilni olishdan ko'ra ancha murakkab narsa. Oson emas yani. Shunga o'xshagan narsa yani. O'xshagan ifoda bo'ladigan bo'lsa, yani if we have algebraic expression, how can we write it as a product of smaller or simpler algebraic expressions? Bular nima uchun kerak? Bundan keyin ko'ramiz. Tenglama etish kerak bo'ladi. Misol uchun matematikaning eng asosiy temalaridan bittasi tenglama etish. Tenglama etishdan usullaridan bittasi ularni qavslarga ajratasan, keyin yechasan. Nimaga? Chunki qavslar ajratgandan keyin yetish ancha oson bo'ladi, agar o'ng tomonda 0 bo'ladigan bo'lsa. O'sha maqsadda bularni praktika qilish kerak bo'ladi. Ya'ni factorization is the opposite process of expanding brackets. So this expansion and factorization, these two things are opposite processes. Here we will do a quick revision of the factorization of simple algebraic expressions by using the reverse of the distributive law, as well as by grouping before we proceed to factorize quadratic expressions and solve quadratic equations. Anyway, in the first lesson, what did we learn? This distributive law, right? Here we have A times B plus C, right? It is already factorized because here we have something times something, factorized, right? Now, if you expand this, what we have here? A times B plus A times C. Now, close this part and have a look at this part. If I ask you, factorize this, what does factorize mean? Can you write this expression as a product of two algebraic expressions? So, to do this one, you need to find common factor, right? What is the common factor? A. So, take this A out, right? I can write it here as B plus C. So we are going to do, in the previous session, we don't have to go, convert this expression into this form. But now we will learn how to convert this expression into this form. Okay, this opposite process. Example, factorize the following expressions. To do this one, here we have only two terms here, right? One of these two terms is just a very easy thing. You need to find common term. Here we have 2 times 1 plus, how about here? Here we have 2 times 3x. It's like A times B, A times C, right? What is 2 here?
Common factor.
Common factor. So common factor, I can write here. So what is that here? 1 plus 3x. So what we have done here is we did factorization. So we have factorized this algebraic expression. Okay, similar thing here. Now I can write it as 1 times x plus this thing is 5 times 3y, right? Actually, how am I finding this? If we have two things, least common multiple of these two numbers. But in letters, variables, we do not have any common variable here. So take this 5 out, right? What do we have here? X plus 3y. All right. Now, how about this one? Here we have x squared. X, each term has x, right? And also we have numbers. So here, this thing I can write it as 3 times. 3x.
No, 3x times
x. Good. How about here? I can write it as
all 3
x times
3.
Right. So here we have 3x, 3x. It's a common factor. So 3x times x plus 3. Okay.
Okay.
How about here? What is the common factor?
2
2 is common
PR.
factor.
2 PR.
5
2 PR.
pi. Okay. 2 pi r. In English, we pronounce it as pi. 2 pi r plus h. Actually, it's also a formula in math, right? We'll use this to find the total surface area of cone. Okay, here we have 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. Now first, we need to find the common factor of 2 for 8.
2y.
So the highest common factor of 2 for 8, it is 2. X,
2y.
we don't have x here. Y, we don't have x of y. Y is a common factor.
Why? 2y.
So what is that here? X.
The first x.
2y is out.
Second one. 2z.
And the minus 2y is out. So here we have 4xz. Okay. So as you see here, factorization of algebraic terms, which expression which has 2 terms, is pretty easy. So now we will see another one. But here, how many terms we have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we have 4 terms, one way of factorizing this kind of algebraic expression is by grouping. So first, let me just group these 2 things, okay, and also these 2 things. Now, do they have common factor? Yes. What is it?
Yeah, A.
I can write it as A times B plus 4. And how about here? What is the common factor?
3. Only 3.
B plus 4. It's like we have A times X, B times X, right? So B plus 4, B plus 4. Now it's a common factor. Take this out. So here we have B plus 4. If I take this out, what's that here? A, right? And what is that here? 3. All right, it's like if I just denote this with X, here we have X, just taking this X out. So X, what is that here? A plus 3. But what is our X? It is B plus 4.
Okay.
Okay. So how about this question B? So here, let's group it first. These 2 things, these things. Sometimes it may not work. If it doesn't work, so you have to regroup this in different way. Maybe these 2 terms as one group, these 2 terms as one group. Okay. First, try this way. So X is a common factor in the first group. X plus Y. And what is the common factor here? Negative 3. So here we have X plus Y. Good, it works. So now here X plus Y, it's a common factor. Take this out, X plus Y, right? And what is that here? Here we have
times X minus 3. Minus 3.
That's 3. Coefficient sum?
Кофе заказ ko'rdim, iltimos ko'rdim. Aftaga ishlayotgan.
Nima sizlarning служанкаман.
Ya bunaqa o'qiyotgan odamlarga xizmat qilish slujanga hisoblanmaydi. Eng katta xizmat hisoblanadi-yu.
Yo'q, nabort Abqosim aka, bitta bir krужка kofe tayyor qo'yganman. Kuyib olib kelish 50 so'm ekan.
Arzon ekanmi?
Sizlar pullarga-da.
Bizning pulimizga bo'lsa undan ham arzon ekan.
Nimaga?
Biz Kambodjani $1 4000 so'mda.
Nimaga?
Tushunmadim. Men sen aytyapman, $1 in Cambodia is equal to 4000 Khmer Rial.
Wow.
So for our 50 Khmer Rial is nothing. Bir tiyin deganida qirg'iz puliga 2 tiyin degani. Aya biz pulga
2 tiyinga kofe ichaman.
Davom etamiz, Muhammad. Demak ki bu yerda a squared minus ab. So a is a common factor.
H ketadi. A common factor.
A minus B. And what is the common factor here?
It's 2.
Negative 2. Right? Or
Negative
just
2.
2. Okay, let me just take this
Just
2
2.
plus 2. Right? So what is that here? Minus B. Because if you take only 2 out, minus B left here. And plus 2 out, what is here? A. Now I will use this property. If you remember, A plus B
It's
is equal to
no,
B plus A.
Plus A.
So I can write it here as this one because these two things is the same, right?
Right.
A minus B plus A, the same thing. So here we have
We
A
take
minus
out
B,
A minus
A
B.
plus 2.
Finish.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Here, what is the common factor?
X squared. No, only X.
X squared. So here we have
Y.
X minus 1. Here, X squared is a common factor. Right? And how about here? Here, I can just write it as plus X minus 1. Again, I'm using this property, as you see here, because A plus B equals B plus A. Minus 1 plus X is the same as X minus 1. Right? So actually, we have plus, I can put bracket, doesn't change anything. So here, X minus 1 is a common factor. If we just take this out, what is that here? X squared. If we take this out, what is that here? Plus 1.
Plus. Finish. Right?
That means that if you expand this, I get this expression. If you factorize this, I get this expression. Okay? This one is factorization. This way is expansion. How about here? Equals A plus B, A plus 2B squared. What is A plus 2B squared? You know that it is A plus 2B times A plus 2B, right? So A plus 2B is a common factor. Take this out, A plus 2B. If you just take one of them out, one left, right? So here we have A plus 2B, and here we have minus, and here we have minus this expression. So here I have 3A minus 7B. Because when it is minus, you should be careful, right? All right, now if I simplify this, that's equal to A plus 2B, A minus 3A, it is minus 2A. 2B minus 7B, it is plus 9B. Okay, so we have factorized the given expression in this way. Tushundingmi?
Yeah.
Muhammad, tushungan bo'lsa ham davom etamiz. Bular oson narsa. Aytganimdek revision. Okay, chapter 1 to 3 revision. But what I want from you is you should understand fast. You should learn how to do these questions fast. Faqatgina bilish yetarli emas, ya'ni uni tez tushunib, tez qilishni o'rganish kerak. Maqsad shu. Qancha tez tushunishdan, qancha tez qila olsang, shunchalik zehningni ochadi, boshqa narsa o'rganayotganda ham oson o'rganasan. Biz maqsad shu. Bu yerda hammasi bu zehnni charxlash uchun mashqlar bular.
Ona $1 4,000
Qara. Kambojani
Kambojani pulini yozib qo'ydim aka. $1 bizda 4,000 so'm-u. 4,000 Khmer riyal.
Ashikami.
50 kınar neç pul deganim u?
Bunda gap keyin eshitgani Khmer riyal deganida. Bizda so'mda bitta, buni Khmer degan Kamboja, O'zbek so'mi, Qirg'iz so'mi deymiz-ku.
Yo'q, uni tushundim uni.
Qara, ha.
Вопрос nima? 50 kınar.
Bu savolma, gapirish emas. Men hozir ayonyapman, aytdim ko'p ko'pasa 50 so'm ko'parkan ko'p desa, hozir aytyapti 50 so'm shart emas dedi. Do'dini kechib turib, ular puliga 50 so'm dedi. O'ta pasa ko'tarkan-a. Chirish pasa ko'tarkan.
Ya buni bu savolga aloqasi yo'q.
O'jil o'zimiz.
Endi
Hozir
davom
mana
etamiz.
shu-
Mumtaz, keyingi nimamiz? Tema nima? Factorization using algebraic identities. So we are going to use three identities here. Identity degan o'zbekchasi nima degani?
O'xshashlarmi yo nimami?
Identity.
Identity.
Bu tema nimada? Kvadratlar yig'indini kvadratga ko'tarish mana shunaqada.
O'zi matematikada mana identity degani what we mean by algebraic identity. It is a special equation. A special equation where for every value of the unknown of the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Yani o'zbekchalab aytganda odatda hamma formula o'zi bir identity. Lekin uni formula bo'lishi shart emas. Mana identity bitta misol x plus 1 squared is equal to identity degan odatda 3 marta yozish kerak o'zi yoki identically equal deb aytiladi inglizchalar. Nima degani bu? X squared plus 2x plus 1. Mana bu bitta misolda identity. Bu degani nima degani? X ni ixtiyoriy qiymatida chap tomoni o'ng tomonga teng degani. Hamma formula o'zi bitta identity, lekin faqatgina formulalar emas-da. Uni identity bo'lishi formula bo'lishi shart emas. Lekin hamma formula buni bajargani uchun ular ham identity bo'ladi. Mana bular identity, chunki mana bu ifoda, what is it, M.Aziz? Perfect square, right? So we can write it as this. So left hand side is equal to right hand side for every value of a and b. Yani a va b ni qiymati qanday bo'lishidan qat'iy nazar bu chap tomon har doim o'ng tomonga tengda. Bu tenglama emas-da. Tenglama faqatgina ba'zi qiymatlar uchun teng bo'ladi. To'g'rimi? Misol uchun men q kvadrat tenglamani yechadigan bo'lsang, x kvadrat minus 4 barobar 0. Qachon bu bajariladi? Faqat ikkita qiymatida. Qachonki x barobar 2 bo'lsa, x barobar minus 2 bo'lsa. Bu tenglamada, bu identity emas bu. Bu identity, bu ham identity maxsus tenglama. Qanaqa tenglama? Barcha qiymatlar o'zgarmasdan barcha qiymatlar yechim bo'ladi. O'shaning uchun matematikada algebraic identity deyiladi. Nimaga algebraic? Chunki variable qatnashyapti, o'zgarmas narsa qatnashyapti, shuning uchun algebraic deyiladi. Xullas, bu yerda alohida tema qilib ham o'tirsa kerak o'zbek tilida-yu. Mana bularni ko'rdik, to'g'rimi? Mashinalarni hozir ishlashni o'rganamiz. Bularni endi bu yerdagi maqsad biror algebrik ifoda ko'rganingda sirazi taniy olasanmi, olmaysanmi? Ha, bu biror narsani kvadrati. Biror ikkita son yig'indisi kvadrat yoki ikkita o'zgarmasni nimasi kvadrat. Mana bitta xato yozib qo'yibman, sirazi to'g'rilab ko'ramiz. Mana bu plus bo'lishi kerak. Shunaliga mana 3 ta narsani o'rganamiz. Demak, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, ya'ni qanaqadir algebrik ifoda shunaqa shakl turgan bo'lsa, sirasi sen taniy olishing kerak. Demakki, bu a plus b ning kvadrati. Agar a squared minus 2ab plus b squared turgan bo'lsa, sirasi taniy olishing kerak. Ha, bu narsa a minus b ning kvadrati. Shu ham o'sha qancha tez taniy olishing bu sening tajribangga bog'liq. Qancha ko'p misol yechaversa, o'sha sirasi ko'rganda ko'rasan, shunday qilib qavsay ajrata olaman deysan, shunday qilib yecha olaman deysan, uning uchun biroz tajriba qilish kerak. Chunki matematikani o'rganish ikkita narsa kerak. K, let me just write like this. K, E, I. I think your formula K, E, I. I deb I ma'noda. Nodirban o'qishlar aytib bersa bo'ladi. Yani o'rganish uchun muvaffaqiyatga erishish nima kerak? Senga birinchi navbatda K degani bizga knowledge kerak. Knowledge degani nima degani?
Yangilik.
Knowledge degani bilim degani.
Yangilik.
Bilim. Yani ilmimiz bilim degani. Biror narsa bilishing kerak. Oldin tenglamani yechmoqchi bo'ladigan bo'lsang, kvadrat tenglamani. O'zi kvadrat tenglama nima degani? Tenglama nima degani misol uchun yechish degan nima degani? U narsa tushunmaydigan bo'lsa, yecha olmaysan-da, to'g'rimi? Oldin birinchi maqsadini bilib olishing kerak. Ikkinchi narsa nima degani? E stands for experience. Experience degani nima degani? Tajriba degani. Tajriba degani o'sha mashqdan bajaryapsanmi? Sen kvadrat tenglamani bilding. Ha, ax square plus bx plus c barobar 0. Bu kvadrat tenglama der ekan. Bu yetish degani shunday son topishimiz kerakki, x o'rniga olib borib qo'yib hisoblaydigan bo'lsak 0 chiqishi kerak. Bu bilimni olding. Yani buni tushunib yetish uchun sen bir 10-15 ta misol yetishing kerak-da. Bu narsa experience, tajriban kerak. Faqat bilim bor, tajriban yo'q, yana bir narsaga erisha olmaysan. O'sha uchun hozir men senga o'rgatyapman, men senga hozir bilim beryapman. To'g'rimi? Sen hozir o'zing mashq qilib, mana ulardan tajribani qanday tajriba qozonish kerak ko'rsatyapman. Sen o'zing o'tirib qilib ko'rasan, mana bu senga qozonasan bu narsaga erishasan. Demak nima bo'ldi? Hozir ikkita narsa bo'ldi. Knowledge bor, experience bor. Yani bu ham yetarli emas ko'pincha. Chunki hamma narsa tajribaga yetmaydi. Yana bitta narsa kerak bu yerda. Nima degani? Bu narsa yana bitta narsa kerak, juda muhim narsa, insight. Yani ichindagi his tuyg'u borki, misol uchun ko'rasan, tengdama nima bo'lyapti? Ichingda qanaqa narsa keladi? Ha, bunaqa ekan, unaqa ekan deysanmi? O'sha narsa bu knowledge, experience bu qancha ortib bo'ladigan bo'lsa, senda shuncha insightlar paydo bo'ladi ichingda. His tuyg'u. Tenglamani ko'rganda sirasi fikr keladi u narsanga. Mana shu narsa hammasi jam bo'lgandan keyin sen liboy misol yechib keta olasan. Bu juda ham muhim narsa uchalasi. Okay. So,
bilim, tajriba, insight. Okay.
Knowledge, experience, insight. Key. K-Y-I. Muhammad, davom etamiz. Demakki hozir faqatgina shu uchalasi ustida ishlaymiz. Sen nimaga, misol uchun birinchidan berilgan ifoda shu shakldami yo'qmi? Ha, shu shaklda bo'lsa, sirasi shunday yozib olsa bo'ladi. Maqsad shu. Look at this problem. I can write it as x squared plus 2 times 3 times x plus 3 squared. This is xa squared, 2ab, b squared. Then this is equal to x plus 3 squared. Okay? Using formula. Formula nima uchun ishlatamiz? Har bitta qadam bosib, takror bosib o'tmaslik uchun ishlatamiz. Tushunarlimi? Ikkinchisi misol uchun t squared minus every formula we have 2 as you see here. First we need to write 2. So 2, here I have t, here we have t. I can write it as 6 times t plus this one is 6 squared. It is similar, right? T squared, a squared. 2 times a times b, right? 2 times t, 2 times 6. So that is perfect square then. I can write it as t minus 6 squared. How about this one? Only 2 terms. I can write it as k squared minus 9 squared, right? Because 81 is 9 squared. It looks like this. Exactly, I mean, very similar. So I can use this formula to factorize this expression. What is it? K minus 9. K plus 9. How about this one? Can I just write this in this form? Yes, because 9 is also a square number. I can write it as 3a squared minus 2 squared. So that is equal to a squared, right? B squared. So here we have 3a minus
times 2, minus 2
a plus
2. Okay. C bilan D'ni zo'r tushundim lekin. A'da ham zo'r tushundim, birinchi tup bo'lib qolaman.
Nimaga t squared? 12 means 2 times 6 times t, right? Here we have 36, 6 squared. Everything is the same, but here because of this minus, here we have minus.
Okay.
T minus 6 squared.
Tushunibdi.
Misollar yana ko'rib olasan. Men 13 ta o'zingga tashlab o'tib ketaman. Muhammad, bu tema yetadi senga. Nodir opam taqal qilsang tushuntirib beradi. Men hozir buni to'xtatib, boshqatdan boshlaymiz, bo'ptimi? Yangi tema boshlaymiz hozir.